What's up? Miyamo is Dev.
Hey, what are you doing?
Coming at y'all again. This time over the intro. I wanted to kind of preface what this episode is going to be. A lot of my audio got kind of distorted. I'm recording that all off of a mic, and I know previously when I did a lot of the Falcons franchises, I didn't have a mic. I was literally recording off my phone, man, just playing the game, thugging it out like that. So in this episode, you're going to see a lot of clips. You're going to see a lot of, highlights of the games that we played from the New Orleans Saints game, which was episode 3, I believe, leading all the way up to the playoffs. So, as I said before, I wasn't going to give y'all every game per se, but I was going to give y'all, a bunch of games like in compilation, like as far as like highlights and clips, and then I was going to build out from there. So first game I did as I promised, gave y'all some highlights, with the Cowboys game, gave y'all a lot of what was going on too. I actually picked out a drive here on this game where I just kind of like went, all the way down the field, kind of sort of, that I wanted to compile in here, man. This first drive we started out with for the game. Morrison really is just becoming like a more complete quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, still early in the season. He's trusting his teammates and everything like that too. Jameson Williams, Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Mooney. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is just, contributing where they can. In this episode, you'll see sort of the growth. You'll see some of the highlights, maybe some of the lowlights too as well. I did get majority of the footage for this Dallas game. Just a few drives, and then we fast forward to what he does in this game going overtime, man, because clearly he grows, like he's making these throws, but as we get further and further down this episode, I want to say he kind of gets a lot better, man. Like a lot of the throws that he makes, getting his teammates involved, and putting the ball where it needs to be. Right now, he's still like under an 80 overall, I believe, at this point. And he's fighting, every week in and week out to get better. As you can see, like he's leading his team down the field. Doing a lot of play action earlier on just to kind of like get him comfortable with the offense. We saw him like trying to throw it a lot more shorter distances to kind of get him comfortable with like his team being able to make plays. We want his receivers to kind of be playmakers for him. We don't want him to kind of do a bunch of things extra with the ball, but we know he can be a dual threat quarterback. We know he can come out the gate and just kind of like light it up from outside the pocket too. But it's about getting his ratings up, getting his skill points and everything like that, or his XP, to kind of translate that over to his skills going up, and that's being able to do more. Clearly, like it was, I would say, like, for the most part, we got sacked here. See, right here is like a perfect example right there where a pocket collapses. We got to get the ball out of there, but we learned from that. 7-3, this score actually, for this game, I'm really kind of mad because we got a little lead, man, but our defense didn't hold it down, which we're going to change up how we do defense next season anyway. I'm not going to spoil it until it comes to this point in the video, but, how we do in the Ravens franchise, we have sort of a situation where, got to get the ball out quicker, but have a situation where, we play a few drives on defense and then we skip ahead and skip a drive. It kind of, helps me condense the video a little bit better. Look, found good ball movement, bro. Oh, Mooney gets out of there. Does he go all the way? Oh, get off of me. It helps condense the video a little bit better. And it also, see, man, that's a pick, bro. Can't be doing that. And it also gives us a situational setup where we can actually, just record the video and, just kind of give you a glimpse of like, us playing defense. I know I said first and foremost I wanted to keep this more like a connected careers type of situation, but we see that it works for the Ravens franchise, and I like the way that it's coming along. We in the third episode, I believe that's going to, no, actually I've got 3 of them recorded. I think I dropped 1 so far. We're going to drop a couple more. I recorded a lot of these Falcons franchise episodes when, you know what I'm saying, the playoffs was going on, trying to get everything caught back up. Now that I got a mic, I can kind of do it like same time. So with this one, it's just going to be a lot of in hindsight of what happened. So a lot of this footage, you know what I'm saying, is March now. We're looking at probably like January, a lot of this stuff was shot. You know, so I want to say at the time, we seen what happened in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles went all the way, won the Super Bowl. Not mad at that. I kind of had my money on the Chiefs, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, they handled business. Look at that bomb over there. Put it right in the basket for Drake London to do his thing, man. Take it to the house. So right now, I think at this point, I'm going to skip ahead. So we 17-3, just to kind of get back on topic a little bit. 17-3, they come back 24-24. 20 seconds left. Can our guy drive us down the field? You know, he gets the one completion to Cardinals Hodge. Once again, not doing too much. We get the short yardage play. We really only got to get London right here on this completion. If we get London right here on this completion at the 50, we can kind of get one more timeout, and then we might be able to run the ball and then get in the field goal range. And then hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Younghoe Koo can kind of get us there. We get kind of tackled back there. And then in the process of getting tackled back there, that kind of take away, you know, one of the plays we had to make. But we're going to try to go for London, I believe, over here. London gets caught up, and we throw the pick. So once again, we don't learn from our demons and learn from our mistakes from the last episode. We throw the pick at the end of the game, but at least in this situation, it didn't cost us anything. Now we're at a situation where we're in overtime. Can he drive us down the field? You know what I'm saying? So in this, you know, we get one completion going down there. 5 minutes left. Clearly, we are halfway down the field already. We're making all the right passes, so he's clearly learned from his mistake. I think we didn't lead the pass to Drake London the right way. If we let that pass a little bit out further, Diggs probably wouldn't have been able to jump that route and get in front of that ball. So Bijan makes a great play right there. We go out further, and we doing our thing, man. You know, with this team, man, I noticed that playing with this team in the in these clutch moments, it was what helped. You know, earlier on, making these mistakes, getting to know how he plays as a player, and we win this game ultimately. So we won 30-24, but getting to know him as a player is just going to help a lot more down the road with a lot of things. And, you know, Dak doesn't get his win. It's always a good day when Dak doesn't get the win, bro. But with this team, we have a lot of focal points that we got to grow at. And we did it and we showcased it over the year. We beat our divisional opponents, man. We got them just really out of here, I feel like, for real. Along the way, we played some really good teams. Our biggest focal points on growing, though, and you look at this absolute bomb, bro, and he just makes the play, bro. But we look at the focal points on our team, bro. We want to make sure Kyle Pitts is established as the number 2 option for real. We want Drake London to be the number 1. We kind of got like 5 options for real. Our offense is kind of loaded if you feel like, you know, from a skill standpoint, that Darnell Mooney does something too that the other receivers don't do. Drake London does something that Darnell Mooney can't do. Kyle Pitts does something that like a lot of other tight ends on any other team can't do. You know, I did put a lot of the footage too also. We got the win on the Saints game, but put a lot of footage also here for this Tampa Bay game. Another example of just a divisional game that we kind of like pulled out, but we actually did our thing in this game, man. This was more of, I think, of a statement win. I feel like over Tampa Bay, who was like in the middle of the road, kind of sort of as a team. Look at that dot, bro, right to Cardinals Hodge right there. Like, that's a laser, bro. You know, we're in a situation where we feel like, you know, we got to actually make the jump. We can't lose games. We won this division last year. We won this conference. We won a Super Bowl last year. Can we get back there? Laser, right to Mooney, touchdown again. So we jump out on them for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, be for real, bro. Like, y'all playing us 14-3. I think we go out and go crazy again. London again across the middle. So that's what I mean. Like, every receiver, every weapon on offense kind of sort of brings something to the table that the other person can't bring. I feel like it's a situation where if one person can't do it, the next person can do it. We can attack on every level. We got a deep threat, kind of in Pitts. That's fast forward tight end, hybrid tight end that can play wide out a little bit. We can line up on the outside. We got a wide receiver that can kind of like catch a lot of things, and we throw a pick there. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we get caught up in our route again with London, but he's going to get better throughout the year. Hopefully, it doesn't have to be that type of situation. So it ends up biting us in the behind, but we got somebody at every level of everything, man. We got a possession receiver, we got a route runner, and Mooney, and we also got a X factor at tight end that can play wide out, bro. Like, he's a beast. And then we also got the X factor at running back, bro. Bijan can do it all out the backfield, bro. Literally, it's so fun playing with the people I play with, because on my other franchise, I got LaDainian Tomlinson at running back. That's a beast to play with, bro. At least the creative version of him in this game from the roster. And look at that, 13 of 16, 233 for 2. So this is where he starts to get more comfortable. You're going to see a lot more games like this. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we couldn't get out of that quick enough, but it's going to take time. I think we end up did we give Clowney to the... I think we might have gave Clowney, I'm tripping, bro. We might have gave Matthew Judon to the, Matthew Judon is on the Buccaneers, so we traded him over there. You know, you're going to see, like, where his growth is going to, like, be, like, we winning these games, but, like, you're going to see, like, eventually, like, look at that seam pass right there. We're getting the ball where it needs to get, or it needs to go, for lack of better terms, and we're getting better each week. But you're going to see where his skill just kind of plays out. So we're jumping on him a little bit. We jump out to get a 17-point lead, and we just say, all right, fuck, you know what I'm saying, F it. We're going to just, like, pile it on here. So I think with that, do we score again, I think? I can't remember on this one, though. Once again, all this is kind of in hindsight. Yep, we do score again. So Robinson does his thing. We score again on this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are in a situation where I feel like we can do so much this season. We obviously got our rookie lineman, too, that we want to get better as well. I think number 72. You know, it's been amazing just seeing it grow. 42-11, bro. We end up winning this one. So it's been amazing just seeing his growth as a quarterback this year. We wanted to get a well-balanced, healthy diet of just like every weapon on offense, bro, to just let him shine, bro. In this Dolphin game, we eventually just win this game too. But a couple of highlights from this game, man. Good pass across the middle. We come back. This is when I actually dropped on one of my shorts online. So boom, we get out of that one. Boom, we get out of that one. Get out of that one. Get off me. It was just one of them plays where it was like, oh my dude. It was like one of them. You know what I'm saying? So we get out of there. We play 10 big, and we come back. We're 7-1 this time. I think this one is to Pitts. No, it's to London. London just barrels him over, bro. It's like, bro, we not playing this year, bro. So it's like, all right, we 7-1. We get that one. We going to Seattle, 8-1. This game was like more so like we kind of, and we get that. Look at the touch, bro. Williams gets all the way down there, bro, and he's a touchdown. He's a guaranteed touchdown, bro. He got blazing speed, bro. So for me, in this game, it was kind of one of them situations where we almost let it go, but we kind of got him out of here. We see Green Bay, who is eventually going to be an opponent in the near future. Down the line, man. We beat them. So right now, looking at what we got going on, man. If we look at the roster, we see Bates leading at the top of the roster, man. We look at who we got here. I see Morrison is at 87 now at this point in the season. This is week 17. We also got a couple other people at the top. Right now, he made leaps and bounds, bro. This whole season, I feel like, if that's the right term to use, or he's actually gotten better, like just by leaps and bounds, I feel like. So and his morale is high, bro, right now. QB of the future, day one starter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really just coming into his own. He's not the captain. He's got to earn that clearly this year. His stats, 4,200, almost 4,300 yards, 39 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, almost 400 yards rushing, 5 TDs, bro. His average per game is only 24, so we don't really attempt a lot with him with running, but he's there, bro. We look at Bijan. Bijan is going to be Bijan. He's a superstar X Factor player. 96 overall right now. He's got 984, and he's got 17 TDs. He had 1,100 yards last season and 24 TDs. We look at somebody like Drake London. Drake London could have done better this year, I feel like, but we got to put him in positions to be better. 52 receptions, 864, 9 TDs. You know what I'm saying? More TDs than last year, which I feel like he could have got more, but we still almost at that 1,000-yard mark. A little bit left to be desired with the yards, but he's right there as far as TDs. We look at somebody like Jameson Williams. When you got somebody like Jameson to throw to, this is why. 800, 900 yards to him, 7 TDs. So our support system has been supporting for real. Darnell Mooney is like legit the 4th option, maybe the 5th option, honestly, out of all these ones. But he comes up with some plays, bro. Comes up with the strikers, bro. So 954, 8 touchdowns. And he's not even playing like a 4th or 5th option, bro. All of them, notice 9, 8, 7 for touchdowns. They right there. We look at Pitts. Pitts, balling, bro. He's in a situation where I think he did better this year than last year. But look at that. 1,100 yards, 72 receptions, 11 TDs. He's right there. Yards, he outperformed last year. So it's like with this team, man, I really actually, let's look to see what Thibodeau. Okay, so Kayvon Thibodeau, I mean, we don't play defense this year, but next year we're going to play defense. So 2 sacks, really underperforming. Last year he had 6.5 sacks. So we're going to try to get him a little bit better. See what AJ Terrell is up to. He's a 92. Okay, he's got no picks this year, so hopefully we can get some stats for them this year coming up, man. Honestly, Greg Newsome, I think last year he did better. Yeah, last year he had 3 picks, bro. This year, no picks. So maybe they're not throwing to us. We're not really entirely sure. But we're going to see more on the defensive end next year after this. Jesse Bates. Yeah. More tackles this year. That's about it, bro. But we gotta actually play defense. I feel like you only get them crazy stats when you kind of those are our picks too. We kind of gave up our picks too to get some people in here. So we had to get Thibodeau and everybody else in here. Jameson Williams too. So we did give up some picks. But let's look over at what we got for right now when it comes to the NFL in-season awards. Yearly awards, Patrick Mahomes is number 1, Josh Allen is number 2, Derek Morrison is number 3. We're in a unique situation right now where, we can kind of like make a jump right here. We do skip this week, though. We don't play the Rams. I end up not playing this game. That's upcoming right now, and I kind of just play the last game, which is the Cardinals. So a lot of this is in hindsight. So we've been doing these week in and week out. All the drills. We've been just trying to get him better where we can get him better for the XP. I feel like this team can go all the way. We go all year. We do end up beating the Rams, but we go all year with only losing 1 game. And in this video, we pick up the W against the Cardinals, and y'all see that in a second. But we go all year only losing 1 game. This is a situation where I feel like, like it's inevitable. We got to make it all the way. We making it as easy as possible just to try to get there, to the promised land, bro. We believe in Morrison. We got behind him. Clearly, you see him 3rd in MVP voting as a rookie. As a rookie, bro. 39, 12 picks. Clearly, it could have been less. Maybe about like 4 of them picks maybe probably could have came back this year. We would have 8 picks maybe on the year. Once again, though, we don't have a pick for every game of the year. We throwing picks in practice, though. But we don't have a pick for every game of the year. That's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? We end the season kind of sort of with the 12 picks, I believe. I don't think we throw another pick this year, but I can't remember everything off the top of my head. But I know that we're in a situation where we can just kind of take this rookie to the Super Bowl. Has there ever been any rookie that has gone straight to the Super Bowl? I'm gonna do that research and I'm gonna put that in the video somewhere. To see what I find. If any rookie QB, to see what they kind of did in the playoffs and what they did. I feel like the person, I always said this, and I said this earlier on, I feel like that person that kind of sort of, got his core the closest, you're probably looking at somebody like Ben Roethlisberger. That's the only person that kind of got his team, really almost there. They ended up losing to New England. Like I said in the last couple of or a couple videos ago, a couple videos back, I said they lose to New England. They get to the AFC Championship. He comes in, throws for 17 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. I think right under 4,000 yards, maybe 3,000 something yards. And they try to ride it out, actually get their team where they got to get their team to, man. They lose in 05. But they make it right, man. And they come back, I think, in a couple years, and they actually do win the Super Bowl when it's versus the Seahawks, So clearly we know the Eagles went to the Super Bowl with the Patriots that year. But I want to say, I don't really think I know of any other rookie quarterback that's kind of made it all the way to the Super Bowl. I don't think it's ever been done. So it's let alone it's to the AFC Championship, it's probably a few of those. I was about to say a lot, but I think it's a few of those. But Ben Roethlisberger is probably on that short list. I'm not sure who else might be. Think of not a lot of rookie quarterbacks that have been really, really, really good, that have done anything to get to the NFC Championship or the AFC Championship. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody like Terry Bradshaw or somebody maybe as a rookie got there. Once again, we're going back to the Steelers, but that's about it. We can see our guys getting better. And hopefully with them getting better, they get our guy where he needs to go. We try and make history this year, so Bijan gets better. We see Morrison is at 83 technically, but his morale and his temporary overall boost is getting into an 88 right now, which is great because I have us playing better. This is our guy we were talking about, Steve Eastwood. This is our lineman, man. 79, bro. Let's see if he has any boost. No morale boost. He's just 79. So we're pretty good. As you know, the lineman ratings and Madden, you can be a really good lineman and be an 83 on this joint. It's only a select few on. I think one of the old lineman positions actually has a lot more people in the high 80s or the 90s, right? One of the positions it's a bunch of them. You got a lot of people in the middle, in the mid 80s, man. 83, 84, 85. They could be really good and be 83, 84, 85. We want to improve our coaching staff. The one thing I don't like about the coaching staff is that you can do a lot to improve them. Obviously, we want to do the head coach stuff, but offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator's traits, or let's just say they skill sets, his talent trees, are going to be the ones that's going to propel the team to actually have them performing better and boosting their stats a little bit, the wide receiver catching, the offensive line blocking, tight end blocking, the spectacular catch for certain people, play recognition for certain people on defense too. That's all from the coordinator's perspective. And with that being from the coordinator's perspective, we looking at possibly just it not being something that the head coach should probably have. Head coach, I feel is more motivational, but it's bro, they should have some stuff next year. Whereas though, it's they should have some stuff. It seems where they feel as though maybe the head coach can affect more. And we see Devin Lloyd. He's probably the person that has the most sacks on our team, bro. 2 sacks. That's crazy. In this game, we clearly know. I said it already. I exploded. We win this game. Arizona's just like a bump in the road, bro. We really don't care. They're a blip on the radar. We don't give a damn, honestly. We're just coming in here trying to pad our stats to get us back to number 1 in the MVP standings, honestly, man. Because we've been neck and neck with Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen's been sneaking in there too. But it's been 1 and 2. It's been Patrick Mahomes and Morrison since the standings kind of came out. That's also on some of the footage that I didn't include in here, but just to give y'all a little like insight on it, he's been really doing his thing the whole year, bro. 39 touchdowns, 12 interceptions as a rookie is not bad, bro. It's pretty good. 12 interceptions, we hope to get that down to under 10, but we'll see. And he gives him a little fake hair. Mooney makes a play. We probably could have ended up giving it to Pitts on there anyway. But, you know, in my opinion, we come back up here and we go to what our bread and butter is, bro. We don't do too much. And I feel like that's what we've been doing all year, bro. So with this, I believe Morrison, we might score this first drive, but us as a team, we're a well-oiled machine at this point. Pitts for the first down, and we get there. Right now, I really think that we gotta have like a great game. So I know in this game it's like a historical game for him. Kind of like the exclamation point on the season. Look at that, bro. He barely got that in there, but he did his thing. He lasered it in there. He put it right there where it was out of touch for the defensive player, but it was still right there where the where the running back could get it away from the linebacker or the end. And we almost get him in the end zone, but we're going to get him there. We run a hurry up here, and we're looking for a run play. Let's just switch it around, do inside zone here, I believe. Yep, we switch it around, do inside zone. Get him the handoff right here, and we in the promised land. So, this team, bro, this team literally could go all the way. And obviously we don't play offense and we don't play defense, but next year we're gonna play defense, bro. We're in a situation here where we get this run onto the side. Okay, boom. Ugh, look at that spin. That was nasty. We could put that at the beginning, but we don't really care. Beginning of the video. We got me talking on the intro anyway. Once again, all this is in hindsight, bro. I'm watching this back and I'm just in awe, bro. Like I'm so happy with this team this year, bro. They done so well. One loss on our record, one stain on our record, bro. And we know that came all the way back in week 2, man. Look at that. Get off me. He threw him on the ground, bro. So we get the first here. This was like really a statement game. Like, y'all really not effing with us, bro. Y'all not, bro. Y'all 8-8, bro. We don't even care. Why is we even facing y'all? 8-8 to our 15-1. Back in the days in NFL, which not too long ago, probably like 12, maybe like 8 years ago at the most. This would have been in the season. This would have been our bye week. So we get to the end of the quarter here. We up 7-0. Get us to the end of this drive because I feel like we about to score here, honestly. But look at where he places this ball at. Boom. All right, we get Warner here. And we come back. And we run the same play to the other side this time, though. But look who we placed the ball with. Boom. Who is number 25? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who on him. He's getting the ball there. So we go here to Bijan. Bijan probably could have got further if we just like went up to the left side or hit that other gap opposed to the right side. I think this is a touchdown. Yep. So they kind of get him in there. He barrels over and gets in there. Bijan does his thing, man. If you hadn't noticed, I said before in the last part of the video where we were looking at a lot of the stats, 17 touchdowns on the year, bro, from 21, I think, the year before. That's a step down, but, bro, he's at 17. He had an all-world year last year. He's at 17. We could have got that out the square. We get the late hit on this one. See what the penalty says. Personal foul, yep. Necessary roughness. You know you did it. Stop playing. Doesn't matter. 14-7. Our defense, bro. We got to see how we can improve our defense, man. At least on the defensive line with pressures. So we go with what's working for us. We put the ball once again Different person though this time. Oh, get off of him. If he didn't stumble so hard, we probably could have scored that one. We definitely could have scored that one. All right, so we come up here. I don't think this one is a touchdown. I think the second one is a touchdown, honestly. But we're going to see. Yeah, so, yep. We ran them little curls and the little flats, or both receivers to the flats. We're going to go with what works here, and we're going to see if we can get in the end zone this way. And we get there. So, Bijan has already found the end zone, I think, twice this game. Maybe 3, but I think twice so far. I'll put the correct count up in the corner. But he breaks it to the outside. He gets a little 5 yards, whatever. I think we get the ball back, I believe. So let's see what Coachman got to say about halftime, man. And let's just tune in here. See what we got going on around the league, man. See what other records is nasty and whatnot.
For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And it's the Bucs who have a good-sized lead as that one's gone to halftime. Mike Evans with a touchdown catch from Baker Mayfield. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. Bryce Young with 2 touchdown passes.
It's crazy. CJ Stroud has nothing, bro. They're literally running the ball.
Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they've gone to the half in that one.
And we see Carter, bro. Darnell Carter, I believe his name is. Touchdown and interception, bro. 14-19.
They've got to have.
Disappointing year for them, but what can you say, man? A couple of them losses come from us.
In that first half, he was running with a purpose as he found the end zone 3 times in that first half.
3 times it was.
Defense had better come up with a
even when we put that count up on the other side, kind of 3 times, bro.
Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over.
So we running inside. We're going to defend a short pass. 21-13. Clearly, it should be more. They got more passing yards than us. 167-139. And we right out the gate, bro. We just right out the gate, just focus. Right to Mooney. Boom. Right to Mooney. He could go. He's in there. So, right out the gate, we wasn't really playing around, bro. We get the ball. Then we go right down the field. We're going to get y'all to the fourth quarter here. Clearly, they chewed up a lot of clock. Boom. Look at this pass. That was what we were supposed to do with the Cowboys earlier in the year. As you can see, the difference between somebody getting caught up in their routes and then him not getting caught up in the route and he actually makes the play. So it's a situation where he could have got that route end of the year. I mean, beginning of the year, but you see the progression that takes place from beginning to end. You know what I'm saying? That's like really like that's a full circle moment. You know, for us to be able to make that pass towards the end of the year. And, you know, it's 28-20. We want to basically put the seal on this victory. This is a statement game, but we played it safe. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to really run up the score a little bit. We could have forced it, and we could have had him have like 5 touchdowns this game. But look what that is. 10 for 10, 239 and a touchdown, bro. Hopefully we can get one more here, but 10 for 10, bro. That actually used to be – oh, no, I'm thinking about 2K. That's an achievement. You guys shoot 10 shots in a row, at least 10 shots in a row. Obviously, it's 10 in a row, but you got to go 10 for 10 and in the game with 100%. So you got to have 10 shots at least. And in the game with a field goal percentage of 100%. So for us to come out here, bro, and get this 11-11, I think it was, we might do actually like 13 for 13. And he finds the end zone for a 4th time today, bro. So he gets, I think, right back up to he's either 20 or 21, I believe. So that's where we at with this. You know, get off me. Bro, he's a problem, bro. 14 for 106, 4 touchdowns, all rushing, bro. All from the muscle, bro. Get a little man off the screen, man. 35-20 is what we in this game with. Do we actually find an end zone again, I think, though? We scramble out. We were supposed to get Pitts there, but we scramble out. Hey, bro, I think we find the end zone again with this one, honestly. I don't know if we force anything, though, but we'll see. So, all right, we get away from him. Yep, I remember this. We get away from him. Touchdown. So, we ended with at least one touchdown rushing, one touchdown passing. So, we hope this is enough to kind of get us to the point where we are number one in the MVP voting. And it's just like, all right, just direct the choir, bro. We orchestrating this shit. Because the fat lady singing and it's over, bro. It's done. That was corny, but we do not give a damn. We end up winning this game 42-20. We do our thing. We end the league. We end the season this year in the league with one loss. You see him dabbing up the players at the end. Clearly, they're like, bro, you really the real deal. We could have got that touchdown, bro. Look at these highlights, bro. Could have got that touchdown. Bijan, not one, not two. I feel like Brown out here. Not three, not four. Only four, to be honest. But let's look at the stats. 11 for 11, 250, and a touchdown. 149. 4 touchdowns. Oof. He got a touchdown. 4 for 37. Average is 9.2 per carry. Oof. Marvin Harrison Jr. had himself a day, bro. Mooney is our guy. Look at this. 2 receptions across the board damn near. 2, 2, 2. 2 and 2. That's all our receivers for real. So we end this year kind of on a positive note. Our guys are all getting a level ups and stuff like that. I honestly can't wait for this Packers game. I'm not going to spoil it because that's our opponent next. You'll see in this video. But yeah, hopefully we can get past them, man. I am kind of like mulling between the two of like re-recording probably just a voiceover for that episode, or if I can just like I actually do have the audio for that one, so it's a little different. But if I record that one, or if I put that recording up with that footage, that's gonna be when you're gonna actually be able to see and be like, oh snap, he talking about the playoffs, he talking about other things. So that's one where where we were in the moment we got that one. So it was a few of them that we had got damaged, so wasn't able to do that this episode where, you know, we have like a bunch of episodes and everything like that. In a situation where I had to re-record, do voiceovers, make this shit work for real. And I actually liked it better this way, man. To kind of give y'all a fast forwarding effect. Things y'all can expect next year, man. So I do have the footage for, I have all the footage up to the off season, honestly, but because we're all doing this kind of sort of in hindsight. Obviously it's March. A lot of stuff was recorded in January, like I said before, some in early February. So I have all the audio, but it was obviously just not really up to my liking, up to the par. It was a little bit damaged, a little bit corrupted a couple files was. So we said, F it, we did this voiceover. But at the same time of doing this voiceover, I do have the recording for all season. I do have the recording for the Packers. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the recording for the Packers. I'll give y'all that one that I actually do have for gameplay footage, at least, the audio for that. Then also I'm going to give y'all the other. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a voiceover and kind of like sum up what we do for the off season. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as far as what happens after the Packers, we don't really know because I'm not spoiling that for y'all. Y'all will see that. So whoever else we face into that, y'all have that footage too. I have, like I said, I have everything up to the off season from the, you know, kind of the Cardinals game on. But I just said, all right, forget the Cardinals doing that footage for that or doing that audio for that footage. We're going to take what we got and we're going to do like a compilation video. I actually liked it this way because of this video is like, you know, in a normal time range for which we usually want to shoot, which would be a game. It'll be a little bit different next year when you get to the next season because we'll be doing a lot of defense too. So we'll see. In this one, we see we were 3, 4, 5, 6. We were 6, I believe, in rushing. Total offensive yards. First, we beat out the Eagles by 100, it looks like, but we still got some games to play, I believe. ways to go. But it looks like we'll probably lead out with one. Or leave out with one, I'm sorry. Points per game. Leader in that, league leader. Rushing touchdowns, see where we at with that. We're second. First downs, we're first. That might change too, but we're first. Let's look at our defense. Clearly, we just didn't do well with picks. We were like in the middle of the in the pack with that. 14 fumbles though. Oof, did our thing. Sacks, we are way down there. We are in the bottom quarter of the league. Honestly, it seems like close or right outside that bubble. We allowed the least amount of rushing yards. That's a great thing. Where we at with passing yards though? I think passing yards we are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We were like 10, I think that was. And then total yards we are third. Derek Morrison is in first place, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. So we do our thing with that 11 for 11 game, 250, 1 pass touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. We got him at the number 1 at least. Offensive player of the year, he's right behind Bijan, which is probably going to get that job. We clearly going to get offensive rookie of the year, bro. No one's outperformed this, I don't think, at all. Nope. I don't even know who Walker is, bro. They kind of bleeped out the name like it was a crazy name. Best quarterback, we probably going to win that too. Which I don't know how you win best quarterback and don't win MVP, because quarterback is usually given to the MVP. At least if you in the top 3 voting and you win you win MVP. I mean you win best quarterback of the year, and you in that top 3 with nobody that's not a quarterback. How do you, unless somebody's having a crazy season, gotta win it. So here's our playoff tree. We get the first round bye. Eagles and Buccaneers, Cowboys and the Packers. See what was on the other side too as well. We're going to advance to week, and we know we clearly not even playing a wild card game, so we advance to wild card too. And you see the Packers as our opponent, bro. So with Green Bay, man, we know we gotta look forward to, man. I think we look at the schedule here and we see what they got going on or they had going on. Packers, we played them earlier in the year, like I said before. And we had that highlight of what's name hitting the worm. And I think we did them dirty. 42-19. They lost 42-19 to us. This should be cake. This should be a cakewalk, bro. For real. So hopefully we can get this game, man. Really excited to see our quarterback in his first playoff game, bro. We can see we got Green Bay, Eagles got San Fran. We can see Baltimore got KC. That's crazy. Indianapolis is in this, bro. And they had the first round bye. And they got Buffalo, bro. That should be Buffalo there in Indianapolis coming on board. And that should actually be Cincinnati probably there facing Buffalo, bro. This is basically shaping out to be real life almost, for real. Close to it a couple years ago. San Fran versus, this is close. Falcons not there though. Appreciate y'all for showing me love. Everything y'all been doing so far to this point. Every video I shared, everything like that. See y'all next episode, man. I'm out.